It's the currency of the West, and if that's the case, then you might call irrigation canals the banks.
The banks, that's right. To keep them flowing freely, those canals, the Department of Reclamation has come up with a one-of-a-kind idea to scan canals for algae growth. If it works, it will be a great example of government thinking outside the box to solve an expensive problem. It's a story you'll see only on your side. We show you how the Bureau's new sonar RPV is a serious effort to be a better steward of the nation's most valuable resource.
Sandy Rock has been a fan of remote control hobbies for decades. But this project is unlike any the hobby shop owner has ever seen.
I thought it was awesome. I'm like, yeah, shoot, sign me up. I think that was, I was all excited.
The large gas-powered RC boat called a sonar RPV is capable of speeds up to 40 miles an hour.
Loosen this, so I just got to take the motor out.
But this one will be tooling along days at a time at less than 2, looking for large growths of algae.
When they're uncontrolled, they can diminish the flow capacity of the canals. They can clog up inlets where they're trying to deliver water, and it can even damage equipment.
The motor runs on regular gas and is built for the long haul.
It has a siphon that actually, the rudder itself sucks in water as it's going. There's a little hole in there and it goes in, cools off the motor.
The boat will also be equipped with a standard fish finder to chart the bottom of the canals and help remove an expensive problem.
It can amount to about 10 to 25% of their annual operating budget. So that can be quite an expenditure.
The sonar RPV should be ready for testing in a few weeks. It will begin charting the canals this summer, but it's definitely not about having fun.
It's not a toy. It can be a very hazardous area, and it's only the professionals that should be operating in those areas.
And while the boat may attract some attention on the water, it pales in comparison to the attention it will get from irrigation districts around the country if it works.
Keeping our fingers crossed that it does. Again, we can't say this enough, that only professionals are allowed to work on canals, and everyone else should keep their distance, especially children. We've done way too many stories on tragedies there. Canals are no place for kids to play.
And I could see where they would be a little bit worried that somebody could see that and think it's a toy.
Yeah, it definitely is not.
So if the sonar RPV is successful, is it possible then that irrigation districts around the West could save money using this technology?
You know that they can. They will pick it up, and we would be the first to have done it here in the Boise area. And if it saves money by clearing out that algae, everyone's going to start picking this up.
Government thinking outside the box.
It's pretty nice.
I like that.